Hello Nintendo fans, my name is Master. How are you doing today? Once again, the video might look a little different. I am once again using my backup phone because I forgot my other one is low. My main one is low, so good to have a backup phone, I guess. This isn't even my phone, this is my sister's old one. um, but that's not what we're talking about today. Today we are going to be talking about oh my god, one of the most perfect movies I have ever seen in cinema. This movie is nothing short but a 10 out of 10. Today we're going to be talking about Oppenheimer. Or Oppenheimer. I'm going to say Oppenheimer because that's how they say it in the movie. Oh my god. Is it perfect? I just got done watching Oppenheimer and I have no complaints. It is legit the perfect piece of cinema. And I enjoyed every single second. I could not stay, I was glued. I could not look away. I have always had an interesting interest in nuclear physics, physics in general. I've always had a fascination with just physics and science. My science grades in school were always the highest, no matter what. I fucking love science. It fascinates me. And when you're 13 in middle school and you somehow find out and you figure out the multiverse theory on your own, it kind of works out, you know. And yes, that's true. That is a very real fact, by the way. I figured out the multiverse theory when I was 13 on my own with no internet help. I don't know. Multiverse theory isn't hard though, but when you're 13, that shit blows your mind, and it blew my mind. You know, it's not hard. Multiverse theory isn't hard, but anyway, I have no complaints with this movie. It was all perfect. The acting, the plot was captivating, and I loved every single fucking second. I loved it. Oppenheimer is no doubt a 10 out of 10 masterpiece of a movie. And I loved it. Yes, it is 3.5 hours long, which I guess you could say is probably like the one bad thing about Oppenheimer is that it's 3.5 hours long. But oh my god. Now, I did definitely feel those 3.5 hours, but I was glued, man. I could not look away. I didn't leave for the full 3.5 hours. I sat here and watched that movie. No pauses, no nothing. I sat in here and I didn't move. I was in my bed. I was just watching the movie, didn't look away. And I have to say, Oppenheimer is probably one of my favorite movies now. Once again, how they did it, and it was just perfect. I cannot. Maybe it's my fascination with science and physics and nuclear physics, all that stuff, right? Maybe it's that. And if it's that, I am fine with that. But it's definitely 10 out of 10. I I don't know what to say. Oppenheimer, 10 out of 10 movie. It's sad. It's not sad. It's depressing. It's based on true events. Um, everything is perfect. It is perfect. I am insanely happy with how Oppenheimer turned out. I've wanted to see Oppenheimer since it came out. I wanted to go watch it in theaters. I've wanted to see Oppenheimer for a very long time. And now watching it, I am nothing but happy with the result. So, me personally, I take great pleasure in watching documentary things, I guess. I don't know. And true story stuff. That kind of stuff, I want to know how things happen. I want to know how I want to know things, especially with science and physics and everything like that. I want to know how things went. I want to know how things did. I want to know stuff like that, It always fascinates me. I want to know. I have a interesting fascination with Chernobyl. I'm sure everyone does. Mine is probably a little bit more than yours. I've read several Chernobyl books. I've watched every single series imaginable. I've even watched the documentary movie. Yes, that's a thing. Ah. It's so good. Oppenheimer is I know this word gets so overused in modern day, but it's so true. Oppenheimer is peak cinema. Peak cinema. 100%. It is so up there with the quality that was Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, or hell, even not the Mario movie, because I said the Mario movie was okay. Endgame, that Endgame and Infinity War. It is so up there. It is peak cinema. Perfect 10 out of 10, and I cannot recommend Oppenheimer more. I loved it. That's really all I have to say. I'm going to sing the praises of Oppenheimer for a while. Just how I sung the praises. I haven't made a video on this, but just how I sung the praises of the movie World Trade Center with Nicolas Cage. One of the weirder, lesser known Nicolas Cage movies, still really good. It's about 9/11. Really sad. 2 hours long. Still love the fucking movie. I recommend watching World Trade Center and Oppenheimer. If you haven't yet, go watch Oppenheimer. It's so good. Peak 10 out of 10 cinema. I have really nothing else to say except for the fact that if you haven't watched Oppenheimer, do it. Watch it. Don't let that 3.5 hour mark turn you away. You gotta know, like, 10 minutes of that is credits. But I loved every single second of Oppenheimer. So, good movie. 10 out of 10. One of my favorite movies now. And I will probably watch it again. I don't know when, maybe in like coming weeks or whenever. I will watch it again. I can just confirm you that. So, that's it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to check out. That was weird. That was a weird outro. Let me start over. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my Twitter, Discord, and Patreon, all linked in the description below. Patreon is $1 a month. I do extra videos. And also, don't forget to check out the Lonely Boys podcast, which is also linked in the description below. Not sure when the next podcast is going to be. Hopefully soon. Maybe not. I don't know. If you have any game ideas, video, movie review ideas, let me know in the comments below. That's it. Peace.